Good afternoon. I'm Mervyn Gottsman from Hadassah University Hospital, and I'm going to talk about hypertension in 2018. And I'm going to start off with a discussion of the anatomy of the heart and the circulation. Now, there are three kinds of blood vessels: the arteries, the capillaries, and the veins. The arteries take the blood from the heart to the body, they divide up, and then they enter these small capillaries, which are single cell walled vessels for exchange of gases and foods, and get rid of excretory products, and then return to the veins to return it to the heart. Here's our picture. This is an artery, a capillary, and a vein. Notice this is red because it's oxygenated blood. The oxygen is taken out in the capillaries and returned blue to the venous end. Here we have three layers of the arterial wall. The inner intima, which is like a floor, a smooth surface of squamous cells. The muscular medial media, and then the adventitia, which really holds the artery into position. From there, these arteries break up and ramify and form a network, and then become smaller and smaller until they come to the arterioles. And then they go into the capillaries. Capillaries join up, become venules, become veins, which have thinner walls because the pressure is lower, and have a valve to maintain unidirectional flow. Three kinds of arteries: capacitance, which are arteries which expand when the heart contracts, create a larger volume, and then recoil during diastole, passing the blood in the conductance arteries, which of course are your iliacs, your axillaries, and then they go into the small muscular arteries, which have thick muscular walls in relationship to the thickness of the vessel. They are 300 mu in diameter, and they control blood flow and blood pressure. Now, here's the anatomy of the heart and circulation. We have the arteries, the capillaries, and the veins. And let's start off with the heart, which has four chambers. This is the right heart, that's the left heart. All four chambers are fitted together in a single heart, but you have an atrium, which receives the blood, a valve, a contracting portion, which is the ventricle, passing into the artery. So we have the right atrium, the tricuspid valve, the right ventricle, pulmonary artery, the capillaries in the lungs for exchange of gases, returning through the pulmonary veins, which are now pink, into the left atrium, mitral valve, left ventricle, aortic valve, and the aorta. The pressure here is 120 because it has to supply the entire body. The pressure here is 20 because it only has to supply the lungs, where the area or the surface or the height of the lungs is not so great. So let's stop recording.